Happy Thanksgiving. I know I haven't really posted an actual video in a while. I've been doing my book promos. So, third trimester update. My Dutch appointment did well. I was sitting here watching 16 Pregnant because I didn't know what else to watch. Um, and I'm on the last, I guess it's the last season. Every pregnancy, my face breaks out. Like everywhere breaks out so bad. Um, So I was in the shower for majority of this episode, but the parts that I did hear was like a major flashback to when I had my ultrasound with this pregnancy. And her dad was like, "Yeah, she has big lips. I don't know where she gets that from." Dude, it's a freaking ultrasound for one. Babies don't always look like how they look on the ultrasound. And the dude in this episode is like season 6, episode 2, uh, Rachel, and the dad's name is Chase, I believe. So Chase was like, "Yeah, I really hope that when she's born with blue eyes." And I'm like, genetics don't work that way. So yeah, genetics doesn't work that way. Just because one of you has blue eyes and the other one has brown doesn't necessarily mean the baby's gonna be born with blue eyes. And just because like one of you is white, the other one's black or whatever doesn't necessarily mean the baby's gonna end up like that. So, like, that just took me back to the one and only ultrasound that I've had this whole pregnancy. And that was what he had said. He was like, "Oh, her lips are too big. Where'd she get those lips from?" So I'm just like, so I'm gonna have to skip this episode because it makes me want to text him and cuss him out all over again about that. And I try to be nice. I was like, "Hey, I made Thanksgiving dinner. You can come over, grab your plate and dip. You don't have to stay. You might see your baby do gymnastics because she's been moving a lot." But yeah, so I just been really, taking it easy, really working a lot of hours at the stadium. Not because I want to, but because I have to. I would much rather be taking it easy, being able to walk after work and not having to lay down for 2, 3 days at a time, because of so much pain that I'm in. But I have to do what I have to do. I can't stop working. So there's that. So yeah, there's that. I have a couple of standby shifts that I'm gonna try to do. I'm for sure working Sunday, the 7th. But I'm doing standby for a lot of different events. There's like 3 ice hockey events back to back. So yeah. He called Monday. I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. It was my last 4-week appointment. I thought she had told me that after this one it was going to be every week, but it's every 2 weeks. And then when I hit, that's the first night, or is this? He called and was like, "What time is your appointment?" So I was just well expecting him to be there, because why would you call and ask that otherwise? But he didn't show up. Or if he did show up, he didn't call to say that he was there because they had me on a different floor that day. Normally I'm on the first floor, they had me on the second floor that day. So I had to do all the blood work and the urine test all over again, third trimester stuff. And my heartburn came back with a vengeance. So trying to figure that out. I've been drinking tea, mostly soups. Today was like first solid food that I've had. I didn't eat anything all day really. I've had like a couple cookies, some pudding, tapioca pudding. And yes, there is like liquid in my gut. But before that, like it would be maybe some chicken nuggets, some French fries, and then soup, because I do try to get something solid instead of just doing liquids. I call it my mom diet because my mom had like really bad heartburn and hernia, I believe. So she couldn't eat that much, and she had to have like something hot to drink or eat before she could eat regular food. But yeah, this is kind of a short update.